They fined me because my fence was 2 inches too tall. So I replaced it with something they couldn't touch, a 6-foot statue made out of their own rulebook. When I bought my first home, I thought I was finally getting some peace and privacy. Quiet street, good neighbors, and yes, a homeowners association. But I figured, how bad could it be? That illusion lasted exactly 3 weeks. All I did was build a simple wooden fence, 6 feet tall, stained oak, nothing fancy. Just enough to keep my dog in and my peace of mind intact. A week later, I got the letter. Fence exceeds HOA height limit by 2 inches. Remove or modify immediately. Fine. $250. 2 inches. I measured it myself, twice. The city allows 6 feet. The HOA apparently only allows 5 feet, 10 inches. So I called the office and spoke to the president, a man named Paul, the kind of guy who wears loafers to mow his lawn. I said, "Paul, come on. It's 2 inches. It's safe. It's clean. It's on my property." He said, "Rules are rules. Uniformity keeps property values high." I offered to trim it slightly. He said, "Doesn't matter. Tear it down or face daily fines." That's when I realized I wasn't just dealing with a rule book. I was dealing with a power trip. So I read their entire HOA handbook, page by page, line by line, until I found a little gem on page 36. Decorative yard art under 6 feet tall is permitted with no design restrictions. That one sentence was all I needed. I found a local metal artist and showed him my idea, a sculpture in the shape of an open book, 5 feet 11 inches tall. On its metal pages, the entire HOA rule book, laser-etched word for word. 2 weeks later, Paul drives by and hits the brakes so hard his Prius squeals. Right there in my front yard is a gleaming silver monument. The title on top reads, "The Rules We Live By, Hua Edition." Neighbors start walking by, laughing, taking pictures. Someone posts it on the neighborhood Facebook group. Within a day, it has hundreds of likes and comments. Even the local paper runs a small story. Resident turns HOA fine into metal art. Paul storms over demanding I remove it. I hand him a copy of his own handbook and say, Section 8, Paragraph 2, decorative yard art under 6 feet tall, no design restrictions. He turns red. He calls a board meeting. They threaten legal action, but their lawyer tells them he's right. It's technically compliant. A month later, the HOA quietly revises the fence rule to allow up to 6 feet, and my fine, gone. Even better, they had to put in writing that existing decorative art was protected, which means my statue stays forever. Now, when new neighbors move in, they always ask, "What's with the big metal book?" And I just smile and say, that's what happens when your fence is too tall and your patience is too short.